Hello, everybody. Welcome to F1 Down Under. My name's Heidi,
I'm Matt.
and this is the Imola Grand Prix qualifying predictions. So, the anti-clockwise circuit, 63 laps.
Yep.
This one's for me has been quite hard to predict.
Yeah, it's kind of the circuit's a mix of all sorts of things, so it's quite a generalist circuit, I think.
Yeah, looking at past results, I'm like trying to figure out who to predict, and with Ferrari bringing upgrades, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think there'll be a few upgrades. I think McLaren are bringing
The
for
rest,
Oscar, won't they? They'll have the rest of the upgrades for Oscar. Obviously, they're coming off the back of that win with Lando in Miami. So,
it's been playing with. So talking of that, let's talk about pole position. Who have you got for pole?
um, I'd like to think someone else, but I'm going to go Max.
I've gone for Lando Norris because he was pulling fast laps in Miami, and I think with the confidence from last week, I think he might
Okay.
blindside us all. But this one's been very hard to predict.
Okay.
So let's go to our podium predictions.
Podium predictions.
What have you got for number 3?
Number 3, I'm gonna go for a bit of a punt and say Lewis.
I have got Lewis for my number 3 as well. He's won here before, so that's why I went for Lewis as my number 3.
Yeah.
What about your number 2?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go a bit outfield. I'm gonna Oscar.
Ooh,
I think he did really well in Miami until he got clipped, and I think he's got the full upgrades. I think he'll be really competitive.
well, I'm gonna go for Ferrari because I want to see how the new upgrades go. So I'm gonna go for I think Carlos because he was unlucky last weekend as well. I think,
Yeah, yeah.
but
I think the Ferraris had an off weekend in Miami.
I think this weekend I think will really show that pace of Ferrari.
Yeah, and it's local to the Ferrari factory, so I'm gonna go.
So
Yeah,
for number 1, who do you think is going to win?
who do I think's gonna win? Well, who do I want to win, and who do I think's gonna win? Are probably two different things. So I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go with who I would want to win,
Mm-hmm.
and a real curveball for me. Um, Am I going to go with a curveball? Yeah, I'm going to say Fernando Alonso. Just
Ooh.
completely out of the blue. There you go.
Well, I'm going to go for the McLaren because they're fast paced, and I'm going to go for. I think the Lando might be able to hold his pole. So,
Yeah, I mean, the forecast is a bit mixed for Sunday, so that's why I think Alonso's got a chance if the weather's bad. I could be completely wrong, and it'd be Max and
no.
whatever, but
Yeah,
I've got to have a bit of hope.
the forecast looks mixed for Sunday, so we'll see.
Speaking of having hope, what's your weekend wish?
My weekend wish, well, is that I, obviously I would like a wet race. It does mix things up a bit,
Yeah,
but also that I know I want Mercedes to actually get on the podium. They haven't had one yet. I would like them to at least be on the podium
yeah.
just to get there.
Well, okay. I'm a bit lower down the field. My weekend wish I'd like to see. I'd like to see Valtteri do well, but really now Alex has signed on for Williams. I'd like to see him get some points. So yeah, Albon in the points for me would be a really good weekend.
That would be a good that
Good,
that would
yeah.
be a good weekend wish. So it's been F1 Down Under. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.